What's up, party people? We are going to go just on a little fun drive. Haven't driven the car in a while, so I decided to take it out while I have some time on this beautiful day. It's a little warm, it's about 82 degrees, so not the full boost levels that we're going to be looking for, but it'll be all right. Like every time I get in this thing, it takes about 4 minutes before I'm ready to go drive, but that's okay. Give some time to warm up. I don't know, we're gonna move the camera just to see a little bit more of the MS Droid. So this is the MS Droid little area, and basically it's a Megaswart's the MS part, Droid is the Android. And so basically it's a Android head unit that will let you play this Megasquirt feedback on it. Really kind of cool. I like it. It's like a whole gauge set just for your radio. Right, strapped in. I think we're ready. Now, some of my other videos talked about the seating position. Still a little, oh yeah, I need to fix that. I got a mirror that's not 100% helpful. That's pretty good. Like I said, 4 minutes before we move. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Another video I talked about how this car had a straight pipe. That is not correct. The car has 3-inch piping all the way down to like a MagnaFlow muffler. If I would have done better research, I would have, been able to give you all correct information last time. That's all good. Because I was like, man, this thing is not very loud for it to be, 3-inch straight pipe. And it's because it's not. It is 3-inch piping to the muffler, but I feel like the muffler's good. It's very quiet. It's deep. It's got a little bit of a rattle. Y'all might be able to hear. I don't know if it's just a heat shield. I don't know if it's like barely contacting a piece of metal because it has loose muffler. What the hell do they call this? There's little hanging bushings that basically connect your muffler to the chassis. So I don't know if those are, those rubber pieces are worn out and it's just causing a little bit of a, some contact, some harmonics. But either way, I need to get the car figured out. I need to get underneath of it and look. I've just been enjoying driving it. I really haven't done anything to the car except for the videos y'all have seen of me changing some of the interior stuff, dome light repair, change the seating position, which all in all, I guess follow up on that didn't really help me when it came to the struggles that I was having. I still have the same kind of awkward seating position when I'm on partial throttle, and so that didn't really help. This person's going slow. So I'll need to fix that. I'm going to end up probably getting another seat, just because I'm not the biggest fan of these seats. They are great for what they do, which is provide a very lightweight 5.6 point harness style seat that is FIA certified. But it's not necessarily the bulk of the driving that I'm going to be doing. So kind of don't need the lightest possible. I feel like if an extra 10 pounds makes it comfortable, then yeah, I'd rather be comfortable while driving longer distances than like 20 miles or 20 minutes than have a weight savings of 10 pounds. So this car is already pretty freaking light. But yeah, warmed up now, 173 degrees. I don't know if y'all can read this or you just see the screen, but it's 174, 175 degrees Fahrenheit on the coolant. So we're warmed up enough. Oil pressure is magical. We're gonna wait for these cars. Oh, okay, no turn signal. Typical BMW. Yeah, that was only partial throttle. We weren't even hitting full boost. Just stretching the legs. Like I said, it's a little warm. My intake air temp shows 72, which is pretty good. I mean, we're in almost second week of April. So we hitting about 10 pounds of boost. It's pretty good. Feels good. Coolant temp dropped down to 161. This the airflow in this car is really good. Like as far as the airflow through the radiator. I love that blow-off valve. Things that I feel like is the best part of this turbo kit is that your mid-range and your partial throttle still have really good response. This isn't a you have to stand on the throttle pedal for it to get out of its own way. It's got really good mid-range torque and horsepower, and I feel like that's a nice thing to have in a Miata that normally are plagued with this, you know, oh, it's slow, whatever. It's just got really good response. And so, you know, normally Miatas are just known to be slow and straight lines, don't have a lot of acceleration. They're kind of a, oh, take it on a twisty corner, it's fun, which it is fun. And this car is fun in that regard. This car is just also fun laying into the throttle. at almost 3,000 RPMs. That's just partial throttle. It just has such a good feel to it. It's very predictable. I mean, this is 4th gear, so we're talking very, I mean, this is not your max acceleration mode. No turn on red. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're just doing a little cruise. Did some work on the house and decided that I wanted to, you know, wow, they got a lot of people going on over here. Big soccer event. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of enjoy the weather. Probably terrible. So one thing I can say, and this is just normal driving, is this deep corn dish of the steering wheel is not at all comfortable when you're trying to actuate your stalks. It's just, I mean, it puts it in a very comfortable position for steering. But again, it's very race oriented, not very street car oriented. So there might be a new steering wheel in the future. The good thing is these bolts that connect it to the hub, just interchangeable with most wheels. So I'll just have to make sure that this D&D wheel has a similar pattern, like Nardi or Sparco or whatever I decide to go with. But yeah, I have to completely remove my hand in order to actuate the turn signals, which is just not a appropriate thing. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to take y'all on a ride. Since I was out, I decided to film it, since filming more content is better. I'll wait for this person to go a little bit. This thing has a really good clutch and a really good differential for the power. Like, it just fits together very nicely. There's a Flying Miata video where they talk about how to not ruin your street car, and oh goodness. One of the things they talk about is if you have too much power, the car's scary to drive, not fun to drive. If you make the car too rigid to where you're dying over every single bump, you're not going to want to take the car out. If you make it to where the tires are too wide or the offset's too much, then it's going to track all over the road. It may not be comfortable. And I feel like one of the things that they talked about that I 100% agree with is you want the car to be playful. You want it to be fun to drive in the sense of it's safe to where you're not just going to like kill yourself, but also be playful to where you can enjoy the vehicle for what it is. And I feel like this car has that perfect balance. Where it's, you know, I can floor it in third gear and I'm not going off into the gutter. You know, it's got good acceleration. Bro. Drawback of a Miata is people don't see you. Like nobody sees you. So yeah, that's the drive. Thanks everybody for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the boost fun. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button please, and that would really help out. Like the video if you liked it, leave a comment below. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me, so we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.